What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. If you saw my video tour about that home in West Hartford, I'll put it in the corner right over here. You must have come from that video because today I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about West Hartford, Connecticut. Why did I randomly choose to do a video about West Hartford, Connecticut? Well, I quickly learned how awesome West Hartford is. Now, as you all know, I'm born and raised more so further south towards the New Haven area. So really it wasn't until I got into real estate and really started driving around how awesome like the northern part of Connecticut is. And I spent a lot of time in West Hartford, whether it's happy hours, business meetings, looking at houses for clients. And so I'm starting to understand why that town is so awesome, and I want to make this video to you. And then once you see this video, and I'm also going to show you at the end like how the housing market kind of goes in West Hartford, you'll understand why West Hartford is so awesome. But before we get started, if you're new to this video, welcome. My name is Deja Spearman. I'm a Connecticut realtor. If you're interested in buying, selling, investing, or you're relocating from out of state, I would love to help you, and I'll put my best contact on the screen, which means my phone number and email. Please feel free to reach out to me at any time. I would absolutely love to help you. But again, I actually have a couple clients from specifically New York who are relocating to Connecticut, and two of them are specifically looking in West Hartford. Now, why are they looking in West Hartford? Well, reason number one is West Hartford is ranked number 13 in the state for best school districts. I know so many people, usually the number one thing when they say they're looking in West Hartford is because of the schools, right? You can't beat facts. Again, they're rated number 13 in the state for best school district as a whole, public school to be specific. Now, granted, there are private schools, whether in West Hartford or surrounding, but their public schools are rated number 13 in the state. So I don't know how many school districts we have in total, to be honest. But I mean, to make it to the top, let's say 15, it has to be great. So number one is the school districts. They're absolutely awesome. I know a lot of people, especially with the clients that I've helped move there already, they give rave reviews. They absolutely love it. So number one reason that you should know about West Hartford is they have a great public school system. Number two is the location. So West Hartford, many ways to get into it. And with West Hartford, you have a direct route to Simsbury. You're right next door to Hartford. So if you work at Hartford, if you work in like downtown Hartford, whether it's Hartford Hospital, you work in Farmington, and honestly, even if you work in, let's say, Waterbury, it's not that far of a commute. Granted, West Hartford's right next to Hartford too. It's really not that far of a commute, but the location of West Hartford is absolutely awesome. If you whether work northern of Connecticut, you work south of Connecticut. So from me, from my hometown to West Hartford, it's about 35 minutes with no traffic. That's still not bad. Now, granted, West Hartford, job-wise, I'm not sure how the job market is, whether there's a lot of jobs there. I just know a lot of people move there, not only for the community, the homes, and the school system, but assuming so that a lot of people, want to live in a great town and then commute out, a lot of people do choose West Hartford just because of the location and everything it has to offer. Yeah, the location of West Hartford is absolutely prime. And that leads me to number three, which is like the amenities and more so restaurants of West Hartford. Now, West Hartford probably has borderline every food you can think of. Now, is it similar to New Haven for food? I'm gonna say New Haven has probably more options and more diverse options, but West Hartford is definitely close. West Hartford has basically two main spots. So Blueback Square is literally like a block and a half of just restaurants. You have Starbucks, you have a library, a movie theater, you have a couple brunch spots, shopping centers, but that center as a whole probably has everything you need. So I love the Cheesecake Factory. It has a smoothie shop, it has a dog spot, which are like dog treats. Again, it has Barnes & Noble, a couple of Mexican places, World of Beer. So you have a lot of options. I know a lot of people, honestly, in the summer, they park. There's a parking garage that's very accessible to the public, and they might walk around with their kids. They might walk the dog around. There's a bench right across the street from the Cheesecake Factory, and sometimes there's people that perform. So it's really nice that people can like just go park and walk around. And I would say I walk around Blueback Square all the time, whether it's by myself or with people. Nice big sidewalks, so you really don't have to worry too much. It obviously is busy because a lot of people are going through it, whether going through or trying to find parking, but it's a great location to just walk around, get some food. There's some ice cream shop. Whatever you need to do, Blue Black Square is one of the best places in West Hartford. That follows me with just a block and a half away from Blue Black Square is LaSalle Road. What is LaSalle Road? Well, it's half of a one-way street. So it has like two ways to go down, but then in the middle of it, you can only go down one way. So LaSalle Road is basically like another Blue Black Square. So you park on the street, and they have tons of restaurants there. And so it's LaSalle Road, and then when you get to the light, it's Farmington Road. So that whole strip that goes like that has tons of restaurants, ice cream restaurants. One of my favorites is Max Burger. It probably has one of the best burgers I've ever had. You have Savoy, which has amazing pizza. You have Arethusa ice cream right around the corner, Bar Taco, a lot of just like not only chain restaurants, but like local restaurants as well. So between LaSalle Road and Farmington Ave, again, park your car, walk with the kids. Now, I wouldn't really recommend like dogs. Now, I have seen people walk around with their dogs, like let's say like Milkcraft, which is an ice cream store. Some people go in, they have seating outside, you can sit outside and whatnot. So that's probably nice and chill. But LaSalle Road and Farmington Ave, I believe that's the center of West Hartford. So you have the center and then you have Blue Black Square. Granted, again, they're only a block and a half away from each other. But between those two, you probably have everything you need. Now, with Blue Black Square, just because it's a block and a half, there is a lot that you can do. Again, you can shop. They have Whole Foods, but LaSalle Road and Farmington Avenue, I would say more so have mainly restaurants and eating. So if you want to shop a bit more, Blue Black Square. If you want to eat and maybe walk around, maybe like bar hop. I think bar hopping on LaSalle Road and Farmington Ave is probably your best bet. Just because, like, let's say Savoy, the pizza place I mentioned before, they have a little happy hour. You can walk around the corner. There's so many happy hours that if you were to bar hop, I think that's probably your best bet. But if you're looking for just a nice quality dinner as well, either option's great. Again, only a block and a half away from each other, but perfect. And with the restaurants and the amenities, I also am gonna mention Elizabeth Park, which is a 102-acre park that spans between West Hartford and Hartford. And I mentioned this park specifically just because it's so beautiful. And with 102 acres, there's a pond, there's the autumn arch, and I believe they even have a rose garden. It's probably one of the most perfect places to either get pictures taken, whether it's you're getting engaged, whether it's family photos, or honestly, if you just want to have a picnic in the park, bring the kids, bring the dogs. It's probably one of the best places to go. Now, granted, obviously in the summer, any park is gonna get crowded, but with 102 acres, you have a lot of room to just, walk around. As we know, summer and late fall, as we know, summer and like early fall, it's probably like, as we know, like probably early fall is probably the most digestible time in the sense of temperature for Connecticut as we go down from like the thick humidity that summer brings us. So it's probably one of the more perfect times, whether it's spring, early fall, to actually go to the park, play around, bring the dog, bring the kids, have maybe even like a little party there, a little get together. It's a perfect place to go. And that's why I mention it, is because it's so beautiful. Like, I probably will be getting family photos taken. So that's how beautiful it is. If I would take pictures from there, you guys definitely should. With that said, the last and final point of what you should know about West Hartford is I've obviously mentioned all the great about West Hartford. You have a bunch of restaurants and amenities. It's a great community. It's very family friendly, great school system, everything. And what comes when you have everything in the town is money, taxes to be specific. So West Hartford does have a relatively high property taxes. So the mill rate is 40.92. Now, granted, like, the mill rate in my town is like about 34. So I have noticed that when I do show houses in West Hartford, I do tell my clients, hey, just look out for the taxes. Like, most of the time I am seeing taxes to be in between like about high-ish, about 8,500 to like close to like 13,000. Now, granted, it's obviously per house, the assessed value and whatnot by the mill rate. That's how you get your taxes. But I have noticed that a good amount of the homes, the taxes are around 8 to like 10,000, and we were probably looking in the probably high 4 to mid 5 range. And I wouldn't like obviously take my word for it. And I'm also going to show you some homes that sold in West Hartford, just to show you not only how competitive it is, in the sense of a lot of people are desire to be in West Hartford, whether it's in Connecticut or outside of Connecticut. And so right at the end, I'm going to show you a couple of houses that sold recently, how much over asking it sold recently, the size of the home, and the taxes. And you'll kind of get the feeling of how West Hartford is. Now, granted, there are areas in West Hartford that you get a bit more land, but I have noticed that the homes might be all like average size, like medium sized, and there's not much land. But when you have all those other things that I mentioned earlier, you kind of will compromise on that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm now gonna go into the houses portion. It's gonna be like a Zoom thing. I'm gonna be sharing my screen and showing you guys what they sold for over asking. A lot of the homes in West Hartford sell over asking, especially in the summer and fall market. The size of the homes, the condition of the homes, and the taxes. So let's go over to that clip. All right, everyone, here is a portion I'm going to show you just like how the housing market is a bit. Now, all these homes have sold within the last 90 days. And again, I'm going to show you the size, condition, and whatnot. So let me share my screen. And we are going to go to this form. So I'm going to go in different price points and different size homes so you guys can see. So this house is 17 Sandhurst Drive in West Hartford. This is what I mean by like an average home, in the sense that if you're a family of 4, let's say 2 partners and then 2 children, right? So you probably need a 3-bedroom home if you just want to have space for what you need. 1 full bathroom and 1 partial bathroom. So only 1 full, and then the total square footage in the home was 1,611 square feet. It's built in 1953, about a 1/4 acre. And again, remember when I said about the taxes? So the taxes on this house is about $9,750, a little bit, $9,750. So that's how much. Now, granted, again, it's not every house, but this is just get a sense of the mill rate and the taxes for West Hartford. So for this home of this size, the taxes are just under $9,800. Now, let's also look at this. List price was $395,900. This home, so as you can see, this house was listed at $395,900. If we can do math, it closed for $465,500. So literally just under $70,000 someone paid for this, over asking. So it closed $70,000 over asking, and it was only on the market 2 days. 2 days. So someone came in, presented their best, they wanted it, and now we're gonna look at the condition of the home. So pretty nice. You have the floor plan, and here I'll pause right here so you guys can see the floor plan. So this is just the first floor. It's a Cape Cod. So overall, very nice. Hardwood floors are nice. Designated dining room. Sorry, I'm going fast because we have 2 other houses to look through, but kitchen is nice. Got your half bathroom right there. Playroom for the kids, which is super nice. Sunroom. And here's the floor plan for upstairs. So you just have your 3 bedrooms. This room is huge. So that is nice. Okay. And that is your yard. So it looks like most of your yard is in the front house, and is in the front of the yard, not so much the back. You have a little patio set, some chairs. It doesn't look like I showed some videos or some pictures beforehand, but again, so this house is just a regular house and it sold for $70K over asking. So now we're gonna go back over here, MLS, closed 90 days. We're looking in West Hartford. Let's say we're looking for a 4-bedroom house, about 2 bathrooms, and let's go about 550 plus. Okay, so 4 homes. Let's see what they closed at, what they were listed at. So, all right, here, perfect example, right here. So this home listed for $450, on the market 3 days, closed for $103,000 over asking. $103,000 over asking. This is a ranch style home, 4 bedrooms, 2 full bathrooms. So ranches is 1 floor. So the above grade is 1,655 square feet. The below grade, so it had to have a basement, is 1,000 square feet. So in total, the square footage is 2,655 square feet. Pretty big. Again, so The last house, I believe it closed at $465 and the taxes were $97, basically $9,800. This one closed about $90,000 over that. And the taxes are about what, less than $500 than that. So again, it's all dependent on the assessed value, but the taxes for this house is $10,103. So let's quickly look at the photos. It's a pretty nice house. Kitchen is nice. I like the wood. Sorry, I'm going fast. So you got your first main bathroom, your second main bathroom. Both are pretty nice. Baseboard heat. Basement area, which looks very large. Yard is very nice. Extremely nice. You got your first floor with all your bedrooms, and then you got the basement. And this is about half an acre as well. So keep that in mind. Last but not least, we're back again, West Hartford. Don't want active, closed within 90 days. Let's look, honestly, let's just look at something that sold in the $600,000 range. Just to save time, we're not going to put in bedrooms and bathrooms. So let's see. This house sold right here. All right, so this house is, okay, perfect. This is actually a perfect example. 66 Crestwood Road. List price is $575. Sold just under 100,000 less. I mean, more than the list price. So that's probably about 96,000. It sold 96,000 over list. It was only on the market 2 days. It's colonial, 4 bedrooms, 3 full bathrooms, and 1 half bath. And then 2,300 square feet above grade. So that means you have the base of the home, what's above the grade of the home, 2,300 square feet, 2,350 square feet. And then below grade, which is most likely going to be the basement, is about 800. So for a total of 3,146 square feet. Taxes are $11,856. And you're on a 1/4 acre lot. So let's look at some pictures. Nice, spacious. Got some carpet, exposed brick. Kitchen is nice, like the bar stools, the island. Mudroom, I love mudrooms with my whole heart. Half bathroom right there. It looks to be ensuited. If you look over here, so this bedroom is ensuited. Yep. So it looks like you have some second floor laundry as well. From the looks of it, it looks like it's attached to someone's bedroom. Got another bathroom, attic. Basement is really nice. Interesting how they did this. Basement's super nice, spacious, and you have another half bathroom up there with your backyard. Love a good patio. It looks like you have some privacy as well, like these trees. And now here's the whole lot. So turning on, you have your driveway, patio set, and then most of your yard's probably on the side. But again, everyone, that is West Hartford for you. When you have everything streets away from you, you're going to pay for everything to have streets away from you. Convenience as well as education and all the amenities is what you're getting in West Hartford. So sorry for the switch up between like Zoom and this, but this is the best way I can show you. So I thank you guys for watching this video. If you did like this video, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe so you're notified on my next video. I thank you for watching always, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.